Hop on board for the all-new, never-before-seen Thomas and Friends DVD, Watch Thomas puff into new and uncharted territory in his biggest adventure yet. Introduce her. It's all go on the island of Sodor as they work to rebuild the newly discovered town of... But when one mishap leads to another, Thomas gets into all sorts of tricky situations. Look out for the all-new feature-length special, The Great...
It was a beautiful day on the island of Sodor. A brand new engine had arrived from the mainland, brought to Brendam Docks to help out with the Farquhar branch line, while Thomas worked on a grand new project, rebuilding the hidden town of Great Waterton. His name was Stanley. He had 6 wheels, a shining white coat of paint, and bold red stripes. At first, the other engines were puzzled. He looked so much like their friend Percy. But Stanley paid them no mind, and soon the others warmed up to him. After saving Thomas from a very nasty scrape, he had even earned Thomas's respect. And so, with Stanley's help, Great Waterton was restored. A beautiful historic town surrounded by brand new infrastructure and a waterworks that kept the whole island safe. But things started to change. Traffic slowed. Stanley felt himself fading into the background. He had friends, of course, but being quiet and reserved, he was often overshadowed by Flora, always bright and sociable, and Bertram, ambitious and flamboyant. And then the stranger changes came. Thomas, then Percy, grew erratic, at times almost violent, and the scenery, it looked fake. Perhaps Stanley was just being a bit more perceptive than the others, or perhaps his rose-tinted glasses after saving Great Waterton had finally come off, the engines becoming caricatures of themselves. Flora stopped speaking to him, claiming that she was too busy, though Stanley knew better. Frustration grew. Nothing felt real anymore. And so, one night, Stanley slipped away into the darkness, and he made a deal. The land was changed. He was admired, bigger, stronger, respected, needed. But deep down, Stanley knew the price. What was taken was never spoken of. Friends who once shone so brightly grew quiet. Some vanished, others were not quite themselves anymore, and Stanley never explained. He never could. From then on, the island felt different. A little darker, a little hungrier, but the people were happy. They loved Stanley. They depended on him, and he made sure the deal was kept. I think Stanley made the right choice. Don't you?
For the all-new movie, Thomas and Friends, The Great Discovery, now on DVD.